Yo, what's good, people, man? You already know who it is. It's your boy, legendary Shonin, and I'm back with another banger. Yes, man, this is the video that you guys have all been asking for. This is the shooting badge method video, man. As you can see, I have all my badges maxed out 20 for 20. This is my current badge setup. Since if you watched the last video, you know Hot Zone Hunter is pretty much useless in the park right now. It's pretty useless. So this is my setup right now. If you haven't seen that video, card will come up in the top right, and there'll be a link in the description to the video. Make sure you go check that out so you know which badges you should be equipping if you're playing in the park, pro and rec, all of that stuff. But for this method, okay, I'm gonna walk you through what you need for this method. All right, so the first thing you need to go to your options, settings, make sure you're on pro difficulty, 12-minute quarters. All right, I'll tell you why that's important later, but make sure you're on 12-minute quarters. Okay, all right, next thing you want to do, controller settings. Now again, go watch my previous video if you want to know why you should take your shot meter off. But if you can take your shot meter off, take it off. If you know your jump shot, take off your shot meter. Okay, if you don't know your jump shot, then leave it on, that's fine. I'm testing a new jump shot right now, so that's why I've got it on. But if you know your jumper, then take your shot meter off. You're gonna hit way more with it off. And then last thing, you want to make sure your coach play calling is on manual. Okay, so anytime you call a play, it stays. Otherwise, if you put it on auto, plays will change around. Now, unlike the playmaking video, there isn't a specific play that's going to help you with this one. If you haven't already, I have a video which tells you how to get all of your playmaking badges. So I'm going to put, again, a card in the top right, and the link will be in the description to that video. So go check that out if you need playmaking badges. But there's no specific play that's going to enable you to do this. However, you are going to want specific types of players. So you're going to want a center or power forward who can set a brick wall screen. All right, you want them to have that brick wall screen ability. So I'm on the Sixers right now, so I have Joel Embiid. Okay, so if I go to my minutes, you see I have Joel Embiid. I have him maxed out. If it don't work with him, I got Al Horford here as well. It can work with him. So that's what I've got on the 76ers. Now you can also do this on the Lakers, for example. The Lakers are a good team because they've got AD, they've got DeMarcus Cousins, they've got Dwight Howard. All of them can set brick wall screens, so they're a decent team to do this with as well. All right, so you can do this with them, and there are a number of other teams, the Detroit Pistons, for example, Brooklyn Nets. You can do it. You got DeAndre Jordan over there, I think it is. So yeah, as long as you've got a center that can set a brick wall screen, this is going to work really well for you. All right, so the next thing that you need, all right, you want to start applying badge points. So if you already have badge points, the first badge you want is quick draw. Okay, you want to put quick draw on, yeah, at least gold. I have it on Hall of Fame because I took points off Hot Zone Hunter, but you want to at least gold depending on how many badge points you have. The next badge you want is range extender. Okay, you want to put range extender on at least gold. All right, you want it on at least gold because that's going to help you with this method. The next badge for this method, you don't need this, you don't need that. The next badge for this method is going to be Hot Zone Hunter. Okay, now this is not for park, this is purely for this method. The reason why you want Hot Zone Hunter on at least gold, if not Hall of Fame, for this method is because you're really just going to be shooting from the same spot. Okay, now that your park hotspots and your NBA hotspots are different, you don't need to do this from different places on the court. You can do this from the exact same spot and it's all fine. So use Hot Zone Hunter after you've got quick draw and range extender, because by that time you will have hot zones and this will help you. The next badge sorry guys, I'm a bit ill right now, so excuse me if I'm coughing and stuff. But the next badge you want to put on is volume shooter. You want that on about silver. Okay, that's because you're going to be taking a lot of shots. Okay, The more you do this, depending on whether you're a starter or not, depends on how many shots you're going to be able to take and how many shots you're going to need to hit. So it got to a point where I'm making about 45-50 threes in a game. Okay, so volume shooter is going to help you to be way more consistent. Next is green machine, okay, because you're going to be hitting greens. If you have your quick draw, your range extender, and your hot zone hunter, you're going to be hitting greens. So green machine is just going to give you more and more chance of hitting a green every single shot that you take. And then finally, Deadeye, okay, that's the last badge you upgrade for this method, Deadeye. So those are the badges you upgrade. This is my setup for this method, alright. So once you've done that, the last thing that you might want to do is put on shooting boosts, okay. Shooting boosts are going to help you to shoot, plain and simple. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. Shooting boosts will help you to shoot. So once you've done that, you can jump straight into a game, man. So I'm going to catch you guys when we get into the game, man. You know, let's go. Okay, so we're in the game right now. So I'm going to tell you what to do, alright? So the first thing, on defense, you go left directional, R2, full court trap, square, okay, to go full court trap. You just want the defensive possession to end as quickly as possible. Whether you get a steal or a stop, it doesn't matter. Even if they score, it doesn't matter, okay? Now, once you go on offense, I'm going to go up to the top right corner, okay? I'm going to call a quick ISO, and I'm going to call for a brick wall screen. So I'm going to use positional calling to get Joel Embiid. As he comes, switch to my left hand. Hesitation escape to the left, green my shot. Easy money, okay? So I'm gonna run it through one more time, a little bit slower, okay? So I go to the top right, okay? L1X, quick isolation, alright? Then to call a screen with Joel Embiid, my center, L1, R1, hold L2, okay? Before he comes, crossover, right and look stick to the left, and I hold RT, alright? It didn't work that time, that's fine. I'm gonna do it one more time. Hold RT, green. See that? Nice and easy. So you hold RT, flick the right analog stick to the left. That's going to do the hesitation escape. That's going to get you space, okay? You saw the center, the other center came up, but it didn't even matter. Like, it didn't even matter. I still greened it. Once you got your badges, you're just going to green everything. It's serious, bro. So yeah, so it's not going to work the first time every single time. Sometimes he'll go over the screen. If he goes over the screen, that's fine. Just do it again. And the second time, he'll probably go under the screen. It's actually alright. But if he doesn't go under the screen, okay, this is another thing you can do. So this is another method you can do. You call a quick isolation. Call for the screen, alright? As soon as that screen comes, you're just going to run it into the screen, go over here, shoot your shot. That's it. Nice and easy. So if the other method, if the hesitation method isn't working for you, then you can do it this way. On my big man, because I can't really dribble on my big man, I don't use right analog stick. I don't use the RT. I do the hesitation without holding RT. So it's almost like I do a double hesitation, alright? I'll show you what that looks like here. I'm going to show you on my big man. I can't bother to get the clip. If I have a clip, I'll put it in. But essentially, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to call for the screen like this. And then you just do the hezi without RT. So it's a lot smaller, but you see it still works, okay? The hezi still works, alright? So that's what you're going to do. Call for my screen. Hezi. You see that? It still works. And then we score. Easy. So that's it. That's the method. Just going to do that over and over and over again. Nice and easy. Now, I'll show you what happens when you get double teamed. So I'm going to go through, score some more points, and I'll show you what happens when they start to double team you, okay? I'm going to catch you in a minute. Alright, so right now we've scored enough that we're getting double teamed. Now, getting double teamed in takeover is not pretty. But what you do, you hold it. Then you call that, step back, shoot. Alright? So, when you're in team takeover, normally passing the ball away, they're still going to double team you as soon as you receive it back. So that's what you got to do. You got to throw it, control the other player, drag the defender away, and then throw it back. As soon as you throw it back, you do a step back and you shoot. Okay? That's what you do. Now normally, now we're not in takeover. Pass the ball away, receive it back. Now they're not going to double team you again. Here you just jab step forward and then shoot. Okay? So when you're not in takeover, it's a lot easier. okay? So when you're not in takeover, you run up to your spot, and when they double team you, you pass the ball away, you wait for a second or two, and then call for it back. As soon as you call for it back, do not dribble, okay? Don't put the ball down and dribble, because as soon as you dribble, you will get double teamed again, all right? So don't put the ball down and dribble. You hold it, you jab step until you get a bit of space. The defender will drop back off your jab step, okay? It's not a badge that does it. The defender will drop back off your jab step. I don't know why, but they always do it. And as soon as they drop back, shoot your three, okay? That's how you manage the double team, both in takeover and out of takeover. It's nice and easy, man. So yeah, once you've done that, just stack up your points, man. Stack up your rep. Just keep taking your shots, keep shooting, and you should get at least one badge a game. Obviously my badges are maxed out, so I can't show you how many points that you get, and I don't have any old footage, unfortunately, but you get at least one badge a game if you do this right, okay? You can hit anywhere between 40 to 50 threes in a game doing this method. So you can see here I hit 43 standstill plus a moving threes. I got 44 threes in this game. If you add in the threes plus the mid-range shots, that's about 30k for my shooting badges that I got in this game, okay? So that's at least one badge every game pretty much towards your shooting badges. So you'll get your badges maxed out really quickly. The reason why I said play on 12-minute quarters is because most of those points, let's say about 26k of those points, 27k, were from the first half, okay? After that, you play the third quarter, and throughout the whole third quarter, you're getting double teamed anyway. And then they simmed me out of the whole of the fourth quarter. So I played about a minute of the fourth quarter. So to get through the games quicker and to be more productive and feel like you're actually doing more with your time, just sim out once you get to half time, or whenever you're up by 25 points, sim out the game, which is why I say 12-minute quarters, because if you go on shorter, then you're going to be double teamed quicker. Basically, you'll still be double teamed at the same points in the game, you're just having less time to do your work, right? Whereas if you got it on 12-minute quarters, you've got more time to shoot without being double teamed. So that's why you want it on 12-minute quarters. But yeah, man, if this video helped you out, make sure you drop a like on the video, man. Smash that like button. If you guys want a finishing badge method, I've got a really good finishing badge method. So if you guys want that, then I'll put you onto that as well. 10 likes on this video and I'll drop the finishing badge method as well. Get you all max badges, everything, so you're ready for park, man. You're ready to smash it. Make sure if you're new to the channel that you subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you subscribe and put post notifications on so you get notified next time I drop a video, because you know it's gonna be a banger, man. Build video dropping soon. I'm gonna catch you in the next video, man. It's been your boy Legendary Shonin. We did what it do and we do what it did.